Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play series today, and we're going to be playing through the relatively new Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. This is another turn-based tactical RPG, and it's very similar to King Arthur that we recently played through. It's got a lot of similarities to Mordheim and trying to think of what it is. XCOM. Very similar to XCOM. But I've played through just a little bit to kind of get the gist of the game, but we're going to be starting a new campaign. And so I say I've been played through a little bit, but as you see, I'm 346 days in. But this, it does, you skip a lot of days, kind of like in Mordheim. So this isn't like true to like how much I've played, but we're going to be going in on legendary because I like to play things on, you know, the hard difficulties. I don't think I'm going to turn Grandmaster on though. Not yet, not for the first playthrough. I think after we complete the game, I think we're going to do a couple challenge runs like we did with Mordheim. Once we get more accustomed to the game, I think I'm going to really enjoy this one. So looking forward to playing some more of this. But we're going to start a new campaign, legendary difficulty. We'll leave the tutorials on since this is our first playthrough, so we can kind of see the gist of the game, how to play if you haven't played before. Have the sound and everything turned down to 10%, so we'll see how the sound checks out. Hopefully it's not too bad.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat. Humanity's blade against the demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is Captain Pirani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once. Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning and...
You have done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure. Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done. The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Here I stand. One unbreakable shield against the darkness. Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
Alright.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breach the cathedral.
WAS indeed. Move the camera around. Double click to select your position.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
Oh, he's already injured. Get that full cover bonus. That's what that shield was. See the shield that's kind of... So it's full cover if you're being attacked from this side.
Face the Emperor's judgment. I will end that heretic.
Man, they're all damaged.
Justice.
Uther, dispense of that heretic with your blade. Grant them no quarter.
Yes, Commander. I am the Emperor's fury.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust in the Aegis.
Aegis shield. Gives us some armor.
Gods be with me!
Pathetic.
No! Die, Imperial dog! Overwatch! Fall, monster!
Rich.
Here's a good spot.
Time stands against us. I will breach the cathedral.
I think we need to turn the sound up a little bit.
Demons, I will not be delayed by these weaklings.
Got the sound down real low.
Iolanthus, your brother is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
By your command.
Deploy your frag grenade, brother.
We are hammer.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uther. Advance and train your bolter on that doorway. Unleash your blessed ammunition the moment they are exposed. Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
At once, Commander.
Ooh, big damage.
Brothers, I will not.
Oh, one down.
I sense dark powers from within. These soulless curs shall hinder us.
Ooh, that's nice. Some big damage.
End that demon, Palamedes.
Engaging now.
Alright, so we're pinned, so we lost 1 AP. Ooh, he parried.
Curses. I will end.
is another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Extra stun damage. Now he's stunned, so it means we get an automatic crit. And with the crit, most of the time you can use it to execute. I don't want to do it, but it's kind of making me.
Excellent. I will move on ahead. There is not much time, brothers, but we must prepare for the coming battle. I can sense enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate Uther, so you may both defend against them. Take up defensive positions, Palamedes. The enemy reinforcements will be here soon. Your resolve is commendable, Uther. Join Palamedes in defense of the cathedral.
Reload, get prepared.
Iolanthus with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead. I will breach the inner sanctum.
Futile! Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull thrower.
He's so big. Well, here they come.
To my side, Iolanthus. I will show you true wrath, demon.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral.
One down.
Apothecary.
I'm down. No, one died.
Our brothers have bought us precious time, Iolanthus. Flank that demon and fire at will.
For the Emperor!
You profane this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
There's no navigating around the flames for him. It's making me attack him anyways. Oh, am I alive? Be dead.
Pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god!
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your prayers mean nothing!
I am the hammer!
You have beaten me for now, little knight! But the war I fight is eternal!
Analysis. Warp signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report! Where is the commander?
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
I feel like the cutscene volume is probably about right, if not a little too loud. The rest of it's maybe a little too quiet. Commander has fallen, but all is not lost. The Grey Knights are powerful, genetically modified super soldiers. They can sustain injury that would kill a normal human, but they are not invincible. Your knights each have a special resource called Resilience, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign before their injuries require the remains to be returned to your home on Titan. As your knights rise in the rank, they will eventually earn more resilience.
A long campaign, over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor. A true hero. In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The baleful edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
Falsehood. You also live.
My apologies, Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's grandmasters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
I will also support you with counsel and service. But remember, the baleful edict is my chief concern. Be careful with this ship.
We sail for Titan on your word, Commander. Strike Force Xiphos at at your disposal.
With the fall of the Commander Argavain, you have been promoted to Provisional Commander of the Baleful Edict for our journey back to Titan. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resource and respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Strike Force Xiphos is at your disposal.
Commander, could you please join me in the Strategium?
I will in a second. Turn this volume up. Turn
Moving now. Advancing.
those two up. Turn this one up a little bit too. Turn these to never. Let's do either always or never for that one. Do sometimes on the combat events. Just because it's occasionally cool to see the events that they do. For the sake of time, we're going to leave the ship events to never. It just speed things up. Got graphics all the way up. Interface all the way up. Okay.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds. Brother Ulrich is a talented Justica. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field. With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Alright, Justicars. Justicars have boosted shielding, and they can provoke and have like a charge to get them into combat really quick, along with an AoE attack. Now, what I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to go this way because I want to give him Terminator armor, which just gives him extra armor. And then I'm going to pick up Hammerhand, because this gives him a 100% chance to crit, and crit becomes very helpful here soon. So we will need that.
Confirming this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich. Excellent. When you are finished, please join me at the star map. Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters. Issue the travel order to begin our return to Titan.
Since we just completed the tutorial mission, I think I want to do one more actual mission before we wrap up the first episode here.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
God Emperor, I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The tech priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
The Astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
Now, or what are you talking to?
Corruption site detected.
Worlds afflicted with disease of some level of nergal corruption, but is higher than anticipated. We should investigate this further.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Okay.
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor, but we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grand Masters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded. You should evaluate your knight's armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand. The Nemesis Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy. I suggest choose which halberd you would like to equip. Your options will be limited until we return to Titan.
Alright, so I have the pre-order or extra bonus equipment. So we're gonna have a little bit of a up on some of the other people that would be playing if they don't purchase that. But we want crit chance as much as we can get. There's our guy that we can put in Terminator armor. And we want to give them extra heals. So, ranged weapons, melee weapons, armor type. All these you can only equip each one on one person. So like this gun can only be, this storm bolter can only be put on him. If I try and put it on someone else, it takes it off. Now the war gear slot though, like these servo skulls, I can put this same servo skull on everyone and they can all take it out. So pretty cool kind of effect. I like the psi cannons a lot. We're gonna give him the crit psi cannon. He's using a two-handed gun, so he can't equip a melee weapon at all. Got the best armor. And we'll give him the heal too. For this one, I think I'll go ahead and keep the grenade on him. That's fine. We only have the 1 power armor. For melee, let's go ahead and give him the hammer. Give him this storm bolter. And honestly, I don't care much for the halberd. Going to change it to the sword. Sword gives a 50% chance to parry, so that just increases his survivability by quite a bit. Alright, and this one is the Apothecary. He can use a special melee weapon here that allows him to heal. We're still gonna go with the crit. War gear, we're going to use this for the extra WP, which is what we'll be using to heal. We already have these 2 storm bolts equipped, so we just have to use the generic one for him. And he doesn't have Terminator armor yet. Let's start it. Alright, so when the surge meter hits 100%, warp surge will occur on the next enemy turn.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Moving out. Holes are near. Be wary, my brothers.
Alright, group of enemies ahead.
Praise the Emperor.
So we don't want to move things closer than what we currently are, otherwise we could activate them. So we'll move everyone up that will be behind them before moving the person that can possibly get in front.
With haste.
Because whenever you activate, their turns reset and we get all of our points back.
Purge the beasts.
Now a little breakdown on each character here. You can see all their abilities, weapons, all that stuff.
We bring death.
Blow that up. Behind here. And finish him off.
We are the hammer.
Let's see. Go ahead and move him up. Do an Aegis shield since he can't get any closer. Come up. Do Aegis shield here too.
Standing ready.
He has a teleport, so technically he could teleport like right here and then move, which he would actually be able to reach him and kill him. But we're gonna wait till next turn to do that. So for now, I'm gonna come over here, and we'll Aegis shield also. Alright, so there's nothing else that he can do, so we're gonna actually just end turn here, and it will conserve some of his AP for next round. Alright, so they destroyed our cover there.
Kill them all! You will bleed!
So good thing we shielded.
Does he yet stand? Come at me now! Eat this!
Your orders? The agent
We're gonna shield first so that we can run through here without an issue. I think I'll go for this guy in the back. Ooh, nice. He's definitely not gonna get a stun off on him before he dies, so we'll just take away his ranged weapon. Going to move up to here, and then I will do teleport. Ooh, guess we're here.
In an instant.
And this one.
In bloodshed we save.
Go get melee range for this guy. Reload.
I have sanctified my realms.
Finish him off.
For the golden throne.
And move forward. Ooh. So we got hit for what, 1? So while we can, I will use the heal right here. 1 HP is not really worth healing because you can heal 5 at a time. So it's kind of a waste of WP. But we're gonna get 1 WP back from this guy right now.
Targets destroyed.
So not a bad thing to do. And we're just gonna move them all over here as far as they can go. I want to try and keep everyone together, so I don't want to move one further than the other. Once they're a little closer together, then we could do that.
as ordered.
At once.
Alright, so every round they kind of move around the map. So we had previously seen them like over here somewhere. They've moved now where they're over here, and next turn they're gonna move so that they would be here. But we'll find them this turn so that that doesn't happen. Let's see. Go up here, we should get a good angle.
Wait, that creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way
Brothers,
before.
stand ready.
As have I. Poxwalkers are evidence of warp corruption. This is no natural plague.
Alright, so we're gonna move them up one.
Moving out. Securing position.
That way we can still get 2 shots off with everyone.
Moving now. At once. Ready to fire.
These guys have a ton of movement.
Good. I will need to examine this corpse and...
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
Do not obstruct me, Tech Priest. I will follow proper protocols.
And they have an ability that they can... Every corpse that you've already killed
I sense a massive spike in warp activity below.
It is a warp surge, Inquisitor.
can spawn extra bodies out of them.
Battles between Psychers.
And yet your brother
Kind of what this warp
clearly
effect is
screamed
doing
for
also.
hours. Something foul is at work below.
Oh, we need to turn on speed up the combat. Turn it to fast. Alright, so now going to reload. He has a special ability with his gun that he can do big AoE attack.
My round. Need more rounds.
Uses multiple ammo though, so he only gets the one hit.
My blade is ever ready.
Him out. We're gonna use a grenade here. Take all these out.
For the Emperor!
The blast zone kind of caught the crate he was on and it knocked him back here.
Yes, Commander.
Mercy in death.
There is still one alive somewhere.
Your command.
Satisfactory effort. Now return with my carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Alright, mission accomplished. No level ups.
Mission objectives achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the Libris.
must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect your authority in matters of combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission. I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the Poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption.
Alright, so we've unlocked the research.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn. I
Have to
shall
do this
begin
one
at
first.
once. Inform your crew that I am not to be disturbed.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. My servitors have restored the manufactorum to operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to a proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
So again, that tells us which one we have to do first.
I must improve the... I must now interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Commander, I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse. I suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners. The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
Complete the repairs to the plasma reactor. Reconstruction effort can proceed once again. Start a new project. Let's see. The Augmentation Chamber. So this will help us creating servitors, which is probably the most important thing for us. So I think we'll do this first. I think I'm gonna let all the extra talking, let y'all experience that yourselves if you want to. I mean, this is kind of a let's play. I think we'll go through it.
We both have work to do. What do you need? This one appears to be some kind of host. An object is nestled within. It is different from what I've seen with these puppets in the past. Do I bore you? The Grey Knights will be needed in this task, and it is your duty to marshal them. I had previously been hunting heretics siphoning power directly from the Hadex anomaly, not far from your previous campaign. Divining the visions of astropaths is an art in itself.
So the amount that they say is usually just like one, maybe two sentences from their entire, and I quote, so I guess you kind of have to read to get the full effect here of what they're saying.
If we must. Yes, you've taken enough of my time.
Commander, let us be efficient. I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor. The ship will remain sterile. The baleful edict has never let any of the Brotherhoods that have traveled in her down. That is the way of the Inquisition. Waiting for new input. We have been the primary vessel for the Commander for the past 22 years. He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered. He did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance his authority. Defiance suggests an emotional need to obstruct or obfuscate. Indeed, I serve the Omnissiah. The Ecclesiarchy's imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will. Waiting for new input. Repairs are progressing, Commander. Servitors and components have been allocated. Praise affirmative. The interaction is over.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother. She already makes demands on a ship badly in need of restitution. Even we must respect the authority of the Inquisition when the situation demands it. It is a term that has fallen out of fashion. It was a strategic decision. Whatever best helps you, Commander. It seems the Emperor has other plans for me. A matter between myself and the Emperor. I hope I can be of some use. He had a fitting end to his noble life. Why indeed, it is not my place to say. By all means, I hope that aids you, brother. Let us ready ourselves for the trials to come. Awaiting your orders.
Alright. So, I think this is a good stopping point for the first episode. We've got just about an hour in. So, it's kind of tells you a little bit about the game, shows you a general idea of what we're going to be playing. I hope everyone is interested in something like this. If you are, please just drop a comment, let me know, so I know that, you know, people are willing to watch, and then we'll pick up with this in the next time, and I'll catch you on the next one.